Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This will be a quick one. I went to my local neighborhood charity thrift yesterday, not Goodwill. It's a thrift store that supports a local charity here, and had no intention of buying anything or bringing home anything. I was going to give them a donation. I know the people that work in there. Because I go to all these places a lot, and you develop friendships over a while. But I was handed a box. They on my way out. They said, "Oh, we saved something back for you," and put the box up on the counter, and it was like a giant box of wires and wall chargers, and I was kind of digging through it. I'm like, gosh, I really don't want this. There's only so much crap you can take home, but I hated to say I don't want it because they were like real excited about it. So I brought it home, and actually, when I got home, I went through it. And there was actually a couple of really cool things in it. One of which was an iPod, a really nice iPod, and it's one of the older ones that looks like one of the earlier phones before version 4. It was, it's got the chrome metal back on it. It's got 8 gig of memory, but it's got a touch screen. It's really nice. It just looks like an old little iPhone. It had all the features except for the phone calling on it. Anyway, so that was exciting. And what else was in there? There was a Samsung phone in there, which I looked at. I'm like, I could probably use this to film with, because I have a Samsung phone. Powered it up, it was locked, but it's a more recent phone. I'm thinking somebody's phone fell into that box, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that back to the thrift store in case somebody's looking for that. It didn't have any network service on it, but everything else, it had pictures on it and everything, but it was locked. And as you well know, it's almost impossible to get into a locked phone, so I don't even want to deal with it. So I'll take that back. And there was a couple other interesting things in there too. But what I wanted to show you was they also brought something else out right as I was leaving, and it was this, and it was in a box. And I saw that, and I'm like, cool. I don't look for stuff like this, and I very rarely see stuff like this at thrift stores. But if you do find something like this, it's like a Crosley or one of those companies that manufactures these things. They're usually priced almost as much as they were when they were new, or I don't know. But I really like this because of the color. I'm not real sold on the forced nostalgia thing with the, obviously it looks like a dashboard on a 57 Chevy or something. I don't know, but it's a AM/FM stereo radio with a CD player in it, and he said they couldn't get the CD door open, and they wouldn't really be able to do anything with it, so he went ahead and saved it back for me. But boy, look at the color on this thing. This is a Memorex from 2003. It has the functions for the CD player. There's the CD drawer. Did I say cassette earlier? A CD. And more functions. It's got a tuning knob and a volume knob, but nothing else. And then on the side here, it's got the AM/FM stereo, AM, and CD. There's the band. That was for the radio and the CD. Okay, so really that's all there is to it. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It works really well. I've been listening to it. I've been trying to figure out a way to get the case cracked on it. I'm obviously going to have to get into the bottom there, but the whole thing just seems to be sealed together. I don't know. And of course, there's the ubiquitous cat hair in the speaker grills. But other than that, and I'll probably end up keeping it. I'd get the CD player working. It sounds good out here. I mean, it sounds like a table radio, but the dial isn't lit up, which is kind of surprising. I'm wondering if the bulb burned out, because you would think they would put a light in there. But it's got a power light, and it's got a stereo light, which isn't lit right now for some reason. I might have lost my tuning. Well, it was working. I'm not going to spend much time on that. Doesn't have an external antenna whatsoever, so I'm thinking it's using the line cord as the antenna. Like, what do they call that? I don't care. Capacitant line cord. I don't know, but anyway, that's what this is.
For allowing us to have our life, so I will not question the wisdom of his men. And save up to this is it's a favorite. The Lord hears the needy and does not despise work.
It's not the most sensitive radio in the world, but it does pick up a couple of channels that I listen to. So anyway, I want to show it to you, because usually what I've been putting up the last, seems like the last 10 videos have been black plastic boom boxes or radios. It was nice to have something that had some color to it. So yeah, I guess once in a while you can find something colorful out there. Anyway, that's all I got. There's the Memorex badge. I hope you enjoyed this. It wasn't the most informative video, but I did get it for free. I would assume if it was at a regular, like Goodwill, they'd probably want $15 for it, but what are you going to do? I did get that iPod powered up. I did have the battery connector for it. And what I'm going to do in my next video is I've got an iPod dock that was made by Sony that actually works for the older iPods. So I can put the two iPods that I now have are the older ones, and they fit right on there. They keep the battery charged up, but it's the dock itself is a really nice AM/FM radio with a CD player on it, and I'll do a video about that, real quick one. I have opinions about iPod docks. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you shortly here.